Hey, what's up, guys? Today I just want to go over something pretty quick. It's an email tip that I've been using for many years, but I've got a new domain that I've been working with, and I got some emails that I need to set up, and I want to be able to check those emails through my Gmail. I don't want to have to go to another site to check the email. So there's a way in Gmail where you can have your Gmail be checking your other emails and replying through your other email accounts. So all of your emails through all your different domains can be in your Gmail structure. So I just keep my Gmail window open all the time, and I got all my emails coming in. I'm going to show you how to do that, how to set that up if you have a custom domain. So I have several of them, kendrickdish.com, shootforresults.com. I got a new one that we'll be working with today. And so I just thought I'd take this opportunity to share with you this nice little trick that I have been using for years and found it super useful. So we're going to jump over onto the computer and do a screen share from there, and I'll pop back over here at the end. So the first thing you want to do is go to your Gmail, and when you pull that up, you'll want to go to your settings. You come over here and you go to settings and accounts and import. Now you can see I've got a lot of stuff going over here. But what the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need to go get the information from your email administrator, the server account and the port numbers and all that. So it's specific to your email, the way your emails and all the domains are set up. But if you have a host, then they should be able to give it to you, or a host or basically your email host should be able to give it to you. Now I use SiteGround, and I'm very happy with SiteGround. When I was getting ready to do this video, I had a little trouble with something, and they were immediately available via chat. They helped me immediately. They were able to solve my problem, and they've been there every time I've ever had a quick question with hosting or website setup. It's been amazing. So SiteGround has been a huge help in me running my own little businesses here. So it's been great, and I really recommend them for anybody. This is not a sponsored video, but I do have an affiliate link in the description if you want to, if you need a new host. I can't recommend SiteGround enough because they're fast and just super helpful. They helped me even pull everything over from my old host. They did it all for me when I signed up. Plus their price is really competitive. So I really recommend SiteGround as a host. So I contacted SiteGround. I got this information from my email settings, the username and password, the incoming server, the outgoing server, the port numbers, and all that. That's what we're going to need in order to set up the Gmail to retrieve your other emails. Now with SiteGround and Gmail, they didn't get along super great, so they had to give me this other server name right here, and that's what we're going to use instead of the mail server name. So we'll get to that. Anyway, once you're in your settings, you come over here to add a mail account. You get this nice little pop-up here, and you tell it what email address you want to set up. And today I'm setting up the admin account for verticalriver.co. That's one of my new websites. So you put the email address that you want to check, you hit next, and Gmailify works with Yahoo and Hotmail and maybe Outlook and some others, but that's not what we need today. We want to import emails from my other account, Pop3. So we hit next. We want the username, and this will tell us the username is not admin, it's the full email address. So admin at verticalriver.co. The password, I'm not going to tell you what my password is. Now the POP server, it tells us right here, the POP server, Pop3 server is mail.verticalriver.co, but that didn't work for me today. They told me it should normally, but it didn't. So they gave me a special one. That's this one right here. So I just copy that and I drop that in right here. Hopefully it works for you right away. Also, we got to change the port number from POP3 port 110 to 995. You can see that that's one of the options here, so we just click that. Now, what I would like to do is I'm just going to check all four of these boxes because I do want to leave a copy of the messages on the server. I want to use secure recommended settings, SSL. I also want to create a label and label the incoming messages. We'll talk more about that in a second. And I want to archive the incoming messages. We'll talk more about that in a second. So then I just hit add account. I'm going to X out that. Yes, I want to be able to, now we're to the part where we want to send the email as admin@verticalriver.co. So I'm going to hit yes and I hit next. The name I'm going to change my name. I'm just going to say admin and I'm going to leave that checked. I'm going to hit, that's good. So we hit next step. Now it's going to ask us for an SMTP server. You can see that down here, that's what this right here is, mail@verticalriver.com, but we're going to use the same one as we used before. We hit Control V to paste that in there. The port, it tells us, is 465, so we're going to choose 465. Username is still going to be the full email address, and the password is going to be the password. Now we're going to stick with the SSL because that's recommended. So I hit add account, checks our credentials and everything works. X out on that. Congratulations, we're successful. Now it's going to send an email to that account. So what I got to do is I got to go check that account, and I'm going to do that off screen real quick, and I'll come back. Okay, we're back. Now I chose, instead of clicking on the link, I chose to grab the confirmation code so you guys can see that. And I paste it in there and I hit verify. So now what I'm going to do is you can see under our send mail as, you can see that we have admin@verticalriver.co, and down here check mail from other accounts, we have admin@verticalriver.co right here. Now it tells us that, we'll come back to this section in a minute. So what I want to do is I want to go back to my inbox. I want to refresh my whole Gmail to make sure that everything is taking effect and it's getting the newest information. And when we come back to it, you can see that I've got this is the little label section. I've got this bolded section that says admin@verticalriver.co, and there's 2 emails there. So if I click on that, you can see I've got, this is Yona, who did my testing for me earlier today, and she was sending this and helping me get some of this figured out. And you can see that we've got the code here that it sent me a few minutes ago, where I got the verification code from right there. So it actually checks my emails, and you can see that I've got only these 2 emails right here, because it's filtering out anything that doesn't have that label. So I can quickly and easily check my KendrickDish.com email. I can quickly and easily check Shoot for Results email or VerticalRiver.co emails. And now the most magical part is if I want to compose an email, I get to choose which email it comes from. So if I want to send it from admin@verticalriver.co, I just choose that, type out who I want to send it to, type it in here, and hit send, just like before. Now there's another trick. You can go into your signatures and get your signature set up. Now I haven't set that up for the admin yet, but I did for Kendrick@verticalriver.co. And you can see that the signature changed. If I go back to Kendrick@KendrickDish, you can see the signature change there. And you can set up a signature for every different email, and it automatically pulls it up. So that's really convenient. And the people who receive that email don't have any idea of the difference. They don't know you're getting it through Gmail. They don't know if you're getting it through Outlook. It doesn't matter to them at all. So now we are super efficient with our email. We go to gmail.com. We have our Gmail. We have my 4 or 5 businesses. Now I also have some other stuff set up in here. Info@createexplore.com down here. Contact. Those I don't care about that much, so they're not up here in the top. But you can have as many as you want, and it just doesn't make any difference. You can just do all your email from one window, and it also works on mobile. So you just go to the mobile, you have the app, the Gmail app on your phone, and you have a similar interface, and all your emails are done from there. So it works just the same. So when I'm on the go, It doesn't matter. I can access all the emails I need. Now, there is one part of this that sucks, and I'm not going to lie to you about it. This is sort of a Gmail just checks that email every once in a while. What I've seen is it checks it at least once an hour, sometimes more often than that. But what that also means is that if you're waiting on emails, it doesn't come immediately. So that sucks. Here's the workaround for if you know you're waiting on email, you can go over here to your settings, come back into your accounts and import, come down here, and it'll tell you how long ago it checked each email address. And if too much time has passed, like if I'm waiting on emails, I can hit check mail now, check mail now, check the mail now, check the mail now, check the mail now, and it will tell me if there were any mails fetched in that last check. So you know how long ago it was checked, and if you refresh it, it'll tell you that there was mail fetched or not fetched. So that sucks, but it's a workaround that I've been using for years. Haven't really had too many problems other than when I'm in sort of quick conversations with somebody back and forth, and I have to remember to go in there and check the settings. You can also, if you're not clicked on any one particular item in your Gmail panel, you can hit refresh, and I do believe that refreshes all your emails all at once. So now if you want to do a little more with the labeling, let's dive into the settings just a little bit and go back to the labels. You can, in just in case it's not working, it didn't come in quite right or whatever, you can create a new label. Where's the new label button? Oh, there it is. Create a new label, and you can set up a rule, test rule, create that, and then under filters and block filters, you can create a new filter. And so it'll say, you want to say anything to admin at verticalriver.co is the filter. That's what I want to do. So I create the filter. And what do I want that filter to do? I want it to forward it or delete it or star it or whatever. This time I want to say archive it. Skip the inbox. That means it doesn't go to your Gmail folder. It goes to the folder that has the label in it. That's a little confusing. The archive it is a confusing term, but that just means that it's not in your Gmail bucket. And then you apply the filter to the existing conversations, and you would hit create the filter. Now we did that when we set up the email, so it's not as vital that we do it right now, but you could do that anytime you want for anything. So if you have emails coming from a specific place and you wanted to go a certain way, that's what this Nest Realty one is here. This is one of my clients. I have some emails that I manage for them, some services that are logged in under with some information that's helpful to them. So I want to pull it aside, and I just have a little label here that anything that comes from a certain account gets labeled that way, and then I can automatically just see that right there. So that's how I'm running all my emails through Gmail. I don't know if this is something you're interested in doing, but I just haven't seen very many other people using it this way. So I just thought I would make this video to share it with you. This is what this channel is all about. It's just digital life. You know, all the different things that we use. We use email, we use computers, we use software. I'm using cameras, I got lights, bags everywhere. These are the types of things that I like and enjoy, and I want to make more videos about. So this is what this channel is. If it's interesting to you, hit the subscribe button, give it a like, share it with your friends. Maybe hit me with questions in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. I'm not an expert. I'm just one of these people trying to get through this digital life. So thanks, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.